I really appreciate what you said about vicarious PTSD. And one of the things that really struck me was that you said we are not tracking all the suicides. And I immediately thought of the caregivers and the pressure it must be on those families to literally feel like their job is to keep that veteran alive. And I can't even imagine that day in and day out. So I'm just wondering if you have any testimony that would help us understand what a caregiver experiences when they're literally trying to keep that person alive.
Well, professionally, that's exactly what I'm been trying to do over these last many decades. It's it's difficult because sometimes you will lose your sense of hope. Again, I come back to this idea of huge responsibility, but not having the power to implement the changes. And it is absolutely horrible to have to deal with a scenario where you've got your veteran semi-stable, and then Veterans Affairs comes in with a denial or whatever, and then everything blows up again. And this is part of that pressure on the caregiver is part of what also causes relationships to end. These people are not superheroes. They are providing services that are equivalent to a superhero, but they don't have that resilience. And sometimes, the circumstances just blow through their resilience. So it's hard. All I can say is it's hard, whether a professional like myself or a caregiver. It's difficult to have to deal with this day in and day out, and never knowing from minute to minute if there's going to be, this huge blow up of whatever.
So I